let's do a quick. Angel's gonna hide. Say hi.
Hi, hello.
Say hi, Kai. Kai, don't say hello. Why? Fabiola, Katora. We got some other lovely people here. States, Wes, Wesley, Coco, Chantel, Wagwan, everybody. Yes, Smiley's in the house. Wagwan.
Smiley right here.
King. You good?
Yes. You're the reason I'm here. You're the reason I'm here, man. Yeah, he don't want to say
It's not my fault. We got more family from the UK versus Canada. How are you? Hello, brother. Rest of the body crew. So where are you? Why are you not here? How are you missing all of this? Let me take you through. The front is dead. But you know what we do every Friday? We have Fish Friday, where everyone comes down. Different people from different parts of the world. All of us are here, like, you know, getting to meet each other, getting to chat, so on and so forth. And what's so powerful about it is that as we're doing that, it's like kind of like a mastermind group where you get to hear like different ideas people have, experiences different people have had. So you get to like learn how to do things quicker without having to kill up yourself, making mistakes of making your own mistakes. You can learn from other people's. So you have a whole bunch of people here who are coming. Some have already left already. We have a whole bunch of people here who are of like mindset, which is great. You know, it's a great way to be able to meet cool people. You know, like how you meet some people and you're like, you know, you got to spend time trying to figure them out. Are they just talking or are they really about it? Well, everyone's here is really about it because they done finished talk and they're already here, they're already reached. So it's a nice kind of way of doing things. Now, what I have seen recently, right? I had a brother from the States, from New Jersey. Greetings to you, Mike. I hope you're well. He was asking me to help him find a place to stay here in the Gambia because his missus were coming over, right? So now, no problem. I start looking for places. We're looking at, looking at places and so on. Some looked good on camera, and then, you know, they got here and no, don't like it. Some places looked nice, but the price was crazy. And you know, and Mike's missus is now here and still looking for somewhere. And the reason I think this is because what we have to try to do is try and work with each other, those of us here on the ground. You know, what's happening is that many of us are coming here, we're looking for what we want. People who are here are watching the same videos that I'm making and other YouTubers are making. So like, let's say for example, me last year I was renting a place. It was a 4-bedroom with 4 bathrooms, all en suite, 3 en suite. You had like enough space for like 4 cars. Another quarters out the back, a banter bar in the back, so it's a real nice kind of compound, paying £5,000 for it for the year. Now, that place is worth £10,000. It's doubled in 1 year because what they're seeing is what we're seeing. We're watching these things where people are like, yo, you can be living here for like hardly any money. Turns out that the owner of that house is seeing that, saying, hold on a second, I charged them $5,000. They're now figuring that they can make $10,000. So now I'm gonna put my price up to $10,000. Now everybody's suffering and people find it difficult to find somewhere to live within a reasonable price bracket. The price of land has gone up to ridiculous amounts. You know, I was speaking with one brother and sister who shall stay nameless. Lovely couple. And, you know, they were like offered 300 meters by 100 meters. And that place in the middle of nowhere, out in the sticks, an area called Gunjo, they were quoted $80,000 for it. It's not no like, you know, beachfront, it's not no fancy place. No. They're asking top dollar for, you know, for bush. There's no electricity, there's no water, nothing there. They're just like, yeah, you're gonna have this piece of bush here for a king's ransom. And the reason why is because what they're seeing is, or what the word on the street is that you can make a killing from this new kind of gold rush that is happening of people from the diaspora coming over. Okay, so what we need to do, since we now have people who are linking up, coming together, so on and so forth, from the UK, from Europe, from Canada, from America, is that we have to start saying, look, let's agree how much we're willing to spend on a house. Because if you have like 10 people come to your house, you're charging, you know, $12,000 for something that isn't actually worth more than $6,000. Maybe by the 10th person, you might be like, yo, maybe I need to bring my price down. Maybe it's not true. But while people are like considering it, the prices are going to continue to grow. Also, there's people who, like for example, Juliet from Blacksmith, who have bought land and now they've chopped it up and they're selling sections. Going forward, if you're thinking of coming here and moving here, right, I would strongly suggest that you look at working with Juliet and Adrian to do that. There's other people who are also doing similar. I don't know them like I know Juliet and Adrian. So I'm not saying that other people from the diaspora can't do it or won't do it correctly. I just can't endorse them. But I know that sister Juliet and that brother Adrian, they don't mess around. So them, yeah, cool, no problem. The reason why I say that is because what I've seen is the common complaint of people who have been helping to find a place. Hey! The common complaint I've heard from people who are trying to find a place here is that either, you know, they don't like the surroundings, or, you know, you're very close to a mosque, so it means like morning prayers are going to be waking you up every morning while you're living there. Or it could mean that you know, when you have, for example, like Brazil is a very good example of this, or no, India is a very good example. So you could have someone living like there, and they got a big house. The person living there is living in a shack. That person there is now not good for the security of that person there, only because they know you've got tons more money or whatever stuff in your house than I do. And maybe that person next to you isn't going to be the thief, but the person who knows that person could be. So now, to me, it makes sense that, you know, we do look at people who have, like, you know, large areas of land who they can sell bits, because at least in that way you know that there isn't a concern of, like, you know, that kind of difference in income turning into a security risk. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think I've said everything I need to say around that. But yeah, man, it's what time is it now? What's the time? Is it the time? Yeah, it's almost 9 o'clock in the evening. It's nice and warm. You know, no one's talking about no corona. We're all sitting down and eating together, drinking together. No, that's the thing about this whole corona thing, you know. I know there's like huge numbers of people dying and so on and so forth, especially in the States. But you have to remember, in the States and in Europe, we've been fed for years Monsanto food. We've been fed genetically modified food. We've been drinking water with lead in it. We've been drinking water that catches on fire. Madness we've been taking into our bodies. So when they talk about, you know, pre-existing conditions, your pre-existing condition could just be that you've been fed poison for the last 10 years. So it takes something like this to knock you out. Because I tell you, if it was as lethal as it seems over in Europe, the way we live here in the Gambia, everyone should be dead by now, right? You have people who live in a compound. So you don't. It's not like in the UK, Europe, where it's just like husband, wife, children, finish. No, it's compound. It's granddad, grandmum, other granddad, grandmum. It's man, wife, his brother and her wife, his other brother and his wife, their children, all living in one compound. And then it's not like everyone just goes to their own yards and disappears. No, everyone is coming together in the middle. They're washing clothes together. They're eating together. Then they go to work. And the staff here, they'll all eat out of one large bowl. And everybody else does the same thing. So here you could have like, say, 6 people eating out of one bowl, another 6 eating out of another bowl. So with that proximity of people, the idea of being able to, have a lockdown or whatever, even though lockdown wouldn't work here because you're locking down with 40 other people. So now, if it was as killer as they say it is, people here should have done mash up, gone dead. There should be no one on the streets. But instead, nothing. It's we've had a few cases. We've had a couple deaths. Which have been, which they've said is coronavirus. Yeah, that's happened. But yet when you really go and when you check it for real, I'm like, if we had 100 people with it, really and truly, and those 100 people are living in compounds, really and truly, that 100 would have exponentially grown to 1,000, million, 100,000 so fast that we'd all be wondering, like, where we're gonna, who's gonna drive the cars and who's gonna drive the buses. It'll be pandemonium. There'll be nobody here. Everyone would have left the country. But no, man, things are cool here. So look, if you're thinking of coming over, come over with your eyes wide open. All right? I don't want you coming here talking about, well, the ancestors sent me, so I'm here now. No. I want you to come thinking about how how you're going to ensure that you've got the right amount of income to sustain you while you're here. I want you to think about who you need to link up with when you get here. Arrange those links before you even arrive. Think about, where you're going to live. Start checking out places and so on and so forth. Don't kind of like just decide that, I'll make it up. I'll figure it out when I come. Go check out do your research. And if there's something you don't know, link up with me. Call me. My number's all over the internet. 244-6930. It's 0220 for the country code. 244-6930. Reach out to Juliet. Reach out to Adrian. Reach out to Coalition of African Descendants. So there's Luke McKenzie. Check out Shakina Chinadu. Check out other people. Ask questions. Don't pay for it, but just ask questions. Get your information. If you don't know, somebody here is willing to tell you. There's a whole bunch of people here. The family, they're here. They're online, so you can link up with them. The arrivals, check with them. Bag family, obviously, check out with them. There's a whole bunch of people here that we can help you out. Ask more than one person the same question. Get like a feel of what the place is like. Do your research and know what you're coming into. Don't come here all bougie, you know what I mean? Because there's no pavements here. You got road and then you got sand. So don't come here bougie looking for like, you want to move into Beverly Hills. It don't exist. Don't come here thinking that everything is going to be perfect. Like electricity is going to be running. Electricity won't always be running. Come here understanding that there's a level of growth that hasn't been done that needs to be done. Yeah? Alright, so let me end it here. I hope this video works because playing all this music in the background, I'm probably going to like silence the video, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, y'all. This is Marty. Okay, let me say it. Like, subscribe, and share that stuff. I've been talking for 15 minutes. If you're still on the video, you best like it and subscribe it, alright? This is Marty, I'm signing off. Peace.